The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, when the House resumes on Tuesday the 29th of November, the Government will look to complete the third readings of the Children, Young Persons and Their Families Advocacy, Workforce and Age Settings Amendment Bill, the Wildlife Powers Amendment Bill and a number of other bills on the order paper. Wednesday the 30th of November will be a Members' Day.
Chris Hipkins.
Can the Leader of the House advise whether the Government intends to take urgency at any point during the next session to enact any emergency legislation, as I think was foreshadowed by some of the Minister's comments earlier in the week, and if so, when consultation on that legislation and on the urgency around it might begin?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, Mr Speaker, along with that indication that came from Ministers, also came the suggestion that we would engage with other parties. At the moment, you've got a whole range of things being considered, and more and more people are becoming familiar with the challenges that exist for the area that is affected. When that translates into how you go forward and then the tools that you need to take it forward, it'll be possible to put a bill together. In the meantime, there is a proposal that the Civil Emergency Amendment Bill that was passed Thursday before the earthquakes has its commencement date brought forward. That is a relatively simple bill, and that will be circulated as soon as it's ready. We could have looked at doing that today, but the reality is that the current arrangements can continue until the House comes back, and we felt it unnecessary to interrupt the Pacific debate today.
Chris Hipkins.
Further to the Leader of the House, I wonder if he could give an assurance that once that bill is ready, it will be circulated to members of the House before it is circulated to members of the media, as I understand has already happened.
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, I'd like to give the member an ironclad guarantee that if that has happened, it has not happened out of my office. I think that is extremely disrespectful, and I'll make efforts to find out who is disrespecting Parliament in that fashion.